Well done, West Ham. Yeah, I'm going live now. Don't worry. Well done, West Ham. Excellent point. Really well played. Well deserved to us. Well, I think, Lee, don't you? I think
Yeah.
West Ham. I think West Ham should fight and some character to get back into it from going 2-0 down. Let's start with goals, right? Um, White, White, White assists Jesus for the goal. No tracking back from West Ham players, but you know the way the West Arsenal move about that's not surprising. So they took a lead to lead 1-0. You know on the 7th minute. I Romani, yeah, I do. I think so as well. Second goal. It was Odegaard with a nice volley to make it 2-0 on the 10th minute, 3 minutes later. But from that moment, from minute 10, right the way through to full-time whistle, I think West Ham played really well. They rattled Arsenal. They absolutely rattled them. I mean, the turning point was the penalty what got converted by Benrahma on on the 33rd minute. That made it 2-1. You know, and I think that was a turning point for West Ham. I really, really do. You know, it's so that made it 2-1. Stayed like that till going into the second half. From 45 minutes right the way through, I thought West Ham were fantastic. I really do. Arsenal were awarded a penalty on 51st minute. It were missed by Saka, which you don't expect Saka to miss a front penalty spot. But you know, West Ham deserved that bit of luck. I thought. You know, again, they were absolutely fantastic. 3 minutes later, Bowen with a well taken goal on the 54th minute equalised for West Ham. Now, Arsenal were well and truly rattled in that game. I've got to give a special mention to Bowen and Antonio. I thought they were absolutely fantastic. I really do. You know what I mean? I thought they were brilliant. You know, all throughout the game. One thing I'm fed up of hearing about though is the narrative for Souček. You know, even when he equalised it, they were still having a go at Souček. That tells me that it's they've got it in for one player, and it were you know in chat all throughout Charlie's watch along about Souček and stuff, and I thought, you know, you've equalised against high flying Arsenal, and all you can do is talk about bloody Souček. I just don't agree. I don't understand it. I don't understand people's way of thinking. You know, I thought Souček had a pretty decent game. I know people are saying that he was non-effective, but when he got his body in way, he got blocks and stuff in. I thought he did all right. It's what Souček does. He's a better defender than he's an attacker this season. Yeah. Anyway, let's give him some of his comments. Well done to the Hammers. More than deserved. All of us with little faith. Yep. Soufal was outstanding. Well done, Davy Moyes. Pep will be sending him to 12 red roses and a bottle of bloody expensive Polo, or whatever it's called. Bowen and Antonio really put in the shift. They did. Wow. Brother Titch says, can't believe it. And he says, Souček has always done the dirty work that benefits the team. I agree, but people have got it. People have got. I think once to get it in their heads about a player, to Brother Titch, I think you can't change them. You can't change the narrative about how they feel about a player.
No.
Good day, by the way. Good day, Brother Titch, mate. Good day. Yes. So look, West Ham. Now they're up to they're staying. They're in 15th place on 30 points after playing 29 games. They're now 3 points clear of Nottingham Forest in 18th. Nottingham Forest play their game tonight. Which, is it 4:30 kickoff against Manchester United? So, you know, and Leeds have gone down to 16th.
Yeah.
Well, we stay 16th, should I say? But yeah, we're only 2 points clear at drop. West Ham are 3 points clear at drop. But that point, you remember when I said before, it's all right to lose, but it's the manner of how you lose. Well,
Mm.
that's the opposite case of it's all a point. It doesn't sound a lot, but the manner of the point and how they got it is as good is as practically as good as a win for
Yeah.
them, for morale and everything. And there's no doubt that these players that play for Moyes now, all this talk when people says, "Oh, there's up," they're not playing for Moyes and stuff. They are. They really are. I mean, just interviewing Jared Bowen and Antonio now, and they're both happy. They're both happy. Really, really happy. How's Amani? Amani's good, mate. Four clear of Forest. Yeah. I don't know, my table ain't updated. Hang on. Whoa. Let me update my table. Yes, you are. Sorry. You are. You're 4 clear of Forest now. That's fantastic. That's if I were a West Ham fan tonight, I'll be buzzing. Not only have you got a point against Arsenal, but you might have stopped them winning title. I think them 2 point drops against you is going to hurt them massively. They've dropped 4 points in 2 games now of Arsenal. So, Man City will be well happy. Really, really happy. Kero got an assist, he did, and everyone was saying that he shouldn't have been in squad. Even I said it. Even I said Kero. I didn't see Kero at I didn't fancy him at centre back. I really didn't. I'm glad he's proved me wrong. Credit where credit's due. The whole team management deserves so much credit to do, but they won't get it, Titch. They won't get it, brother. They won't. You know what I mean? Certain channels will have it in for. You know what I mean? They'll
Mm.
have it in for certain managers, players, and it's how it is. How it is. And whereas if it were me, I'd be absolutely buzzing that they got a 2-2 draw. I'd be absolutely buzzing.
Yeah.
That point could be everything come the end of the season. Well, yeah, it could be inky as well, mate. Yeah, you're right, and it's good for confidence for them. Really
Mm.
good for confidence for them. So that's that. I've since that 5-1 drumming against Newcastle. You've now picked up 4 points in 2 games. So you've only lost one game in the last 5, drawing 2 and winning 2. You know what I mean? So I don't, I'd be ecstatic with that at this moment in time. I really would. Maybe the nerves are affecting Arsenal, and that is why pundits keep saying that they felt City would win the title. Yeah, well, Arsenal are doing what Arsenal normally do at this time of season. They seem to bottle it a bit, don't they? And I wanted to see Arsenal win it for simple reason to break up to make the Premier League interesting. But Arsenal again dropping points, and nobody can't say that West Ham didn't deserve their point because they did. Arsenal took the foot off the gas when they went 2-0 up. They thought they were cruising, and it bit them up backside. It really did. What about you, Lee? I mean, how do you feel? I mean, you weren't right saying that West Ham would win, but you were closest at because when we all said that West Ham would get beat easily. You were closest out of a lot of us. What
Mm.
a game, Hammerhead, exactly. Really good game. Really, really good game. Broski, yep. I think he deserved it. I really do. Amani thinks he deserved it. Well
Mm.
done to the Hammers, more than deserved. Yep, Amani thinks that he deserved it as well.
Mm.
I wonder now if that's going to give you confidence just to finish season a bit more comfortable than what you first feared it were going to be. You see, it's a bad thing for Leeds really because it's another team which picked up a point. Now that we know what teams have done, like Palace and Bournemouth, and now what
Mm.
you've done against Arsenal, the pressure's now back on Leeds United to get something from the game against Liverpool tomorrow. It's this season's been so strange. It has been so strangely. It's
Yeah.
weird. I can't understand it, how we at this season. If someone said to me, why are Chelsea and Liverpool mid-table? Why, why are Arsenal as close to Man City, with Man City having Ireland? I can't explain it. I can't. What did I say, lads? I said we'd get a draw. In my head, yeah, I did. I think I did. I think you did. You did, didn't you? You did say that you get a draw. And I remember you did. I'm ahead. Moyes manager of the year. They're definitely playing for him, aren't they, Amani? Yes, broski. I thought we'd get spanked. So did I. I said 4-0. I said Arsenal will win it 4-0. I'm not going to lie to you. I said Arsenal would win it 4-0, unfortunately. But look, you've proved me wrong. Moyes has proved me wrong. The team's proved me wrong. West Ham's proved me wrong. So, and you know something? If you're a West Ham fan, you want to be proved wrong when you say that they're not, when you say that you're going to get beat. You don't, there's no shame in saying that you were wrong. It means that your team's doing well. I asked you how you're doing. Oh, Amani, yes, how you're doing, Amani. Players just players just played like after a quick 2 Arsenal goals, they didn't listen to Moyes and just wanted to play their game, and it worked. Moyes needs to learn that he can't keep shackling all the players. What the players took it upon themselves, nothing to do with Moyes. I think you're on, Hammerhead. I do. I think you're wrong, mate. I really do. I think the players put in a shift. That's what I think. I think you're being a bit harsh on Moyes today. Yes, Moyes needs to go. Yes, Moyes hasn't done a good enough job. And Hammerhead says 100%. I don't know. I think I thought it would have good get. I thought Moyes set the team up right. You know what I mean? I really do.
Yeah,
I do.
I think Moyes set a good team out as well.
I don't think Moyes. I don't think Moyes intended West Ham, Arsenal got score 2 goals and then respond after that. But I do think. I think the players. Yeah, they've got to take it. The players have to take 98% of that success, that result. But Moyes has to take at least. He has to take some credit. He has to. He has to. No, nothing to do with Moyes. It was down to the players getting their looks down, and he was swearing his head off on a touchline because the players weren't listening. Hello, everyone from Lexington, Kentucky. Come on, USA. Yes, hello, brother Lawrence. Great point. I think so, brother Lawrence. I feel they just took it upon themselves as players to get back into the game and sort of ignored Moyes. Massive point, brother Lawrence. Proud of the boys for not giving up after being 2-0 down. Titch, my man. What do you all think of that comment from Hammerhead? I just feel like they just took it upon themselves as players to get back into the game and sort of ignore Moyes. I'm not sure, mate. I think you've been harsh on Moyes on this one. Just consistently interacting with Rice, Prezi and Antonio. He set them up today, and credit goes where credit is due. And the man, Brother Lawrence's big point. I am flying, man. Good to see it. Good to see it. But yeah, look, I'm ahead. I know. Everyone thinks that Moyes' turn needs to go, and I'm one of them. I think he's but I will say when credit's due to a manager, and I thought he did all right. I mean, I honestly I believe this in my head. I believe that Moyes will go at end of summer anyway, but I do think that some people have narratives against certain players, certain managers, and um, we need Forest to beat Man United. Definitely down to the players today. Moyes deserves no credit at all. Yes, Titch. Yeah, we need Forest to get beat by Man United. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough game for Forest. I think Man United are going to want to put that Europa League result right out. They have to be 2-0 up, draw week game 2-2 against Seville. It seems to be happening a lot, doesn't it? Teams going 2-0 up. Arsenal did it to Liverpool last week and got pegged back. They did it to Seville, did it to Man United, and you did it to Arsenal. Seems to be a pattern running. Steve Cooper, he gives me nightmares every time I look at him, He does. In my opinion, he shouldn't be there. So I won't credit him when every sub he makes is a negative one. Well, let's talk about the subs. He did subs. He made his first sub a bit late, didn't he? We're 87 minutes. He took Antonio off to bring on Maxwell Cornet. Maybe you were thinking about a counter-attack quick goal. And Antonio run his socks into ground. Lucas Paqueta come off for Flynn Downs. That's a bit of a... That one is questionable. And Said Benrahma come off for Pablo Fornals. Antonio should have had that header from the pass by Antonio. I think it might have been offside anyway, Lawrence, but you're right. It should have at least hit the target. Way too late and too many defensive players again. It was late. I must admit, 85 minutes was late. You know what I mean? It was late. He should have, freshened it up a bit sooner. Thumbs up. And then Amani says he was offside anyway, Lawrence, so it would have been a sickener if he had scored it. See, that's another way of looking at it. Imagine if he did score it. Thumbs up from Brother Lawrence. So, yeah. Right. Sorry, my dog were barking. I think it's a great point. I won't worry about what I'd do is I'd say, right, we've had a good weekend. We've got a point what we didn't expect to get. You've gone 4 clear of relegation team in 18th, which is Forest. I think I'd be happy this week. I really would. 3 points away at Fulham and a point against Arsenal. Have West Ham turned? Well, the fortunes might have turned, mightn't it? I mean, look at Palace. Their fortunes turned in one game, didn't they? 7 points in the last 4 Premier League matches. 2 more wins and we're safe. Coming off that 5-1 defeat to Newcastle in Kent. 7 points in the last 4 Premier League matches and agreed I'm ahead. Yeah, I think you've had a really good. Apart from the West Ham Newcastle game, you've had a productive 5 games. Well, 4 games if you want to take the Newcastle game out of it. But maybe that Newcastle game, that result you got with Newcastle, maybe that were injection in arm kick up the backside. But Moyes and players needed, to wake them up a little bit to say, look, we need to put our fingers out. We're in a relegation battle. I'm hoping that Leeds. I'm hoping that 5-1 defeat against Palace has the same sort of reaction for Leeds United tomorrow. I hope it gives them that gelatin arm kick up backside. Because to say that can't happen again. Inky says, "I'm United exactly." Yeah, I think you've done well, West Ham, this weekend. I think you've done well to get a point against top at table. Remember, there's still top at table Arsenal. You know, no mean feat at all. You know, and to come back from 2-0 down, that shows real character to me. That really does show real character from players. It does. It shows character from players. Um, what about you, Lee? Have you got your add to this, mate?
Uh, Good point for Sam.
Yeah.
And hopefully Arsenal could lose against Man City.
Hopefully, Arsenal lose against Man City. Arsenal back four is terrible with that Zinchenko and Saliba. They really need them both back. Well, I think Saliba's out for most of the season, isn't he? If I'm not wrong. Umana.
Saliba's out for apparently
Rob Holding's the weak link, isn't he?
apparently it's a muscle injury.
Oh, so he could be back pretty quick then.
I don't know. Apparently he's not returned it yet for him yet.
Yeah, so it's a fair way off from coming back. So, you know, by the time he comes back, man, damage might be done anyway. Brother Lawrence says, we were the best off on the pitch after 30 minutes. I agree, Brother Lawrence, you are. I think, I actually think you were a better team from the moment Arsenal scored their second. Genuinely, I believe you were a better team. Saka penalty were a big miss. It was. He would. And I mean, he's missed two now, hasn't he? In the last 6 or something, he's taken, or 7 he's taken, or something like that. He's missed 2 penalties now. I just think the pressure's getting to Arsenal. I really do. I think the pressure's getting to them. I think West Ham got under their skin. I think West Ham didn't give him a moment's peace. I really, I think Arsenal went into that game too lackadaisical, and they misunderestimated West Ham, and West Ham got what they deserved. Definitely. Saka killed my FPL team. It's killed mine as well, man. It's absolutely killed mine as well.
And mine.
Sorry, but not really. Hermione. Yeah, it's Saka killed my FPL team. Yeah, we're all suffering out. We're all suffering. We're all suffering from this bloody FPL. But look, West Ham, your opponents next are. You've got Bournemouth away. Now we know Bournemouth playing some good football as well, so that's going to be a tough game. You get a win from that game. You're practically nearly safe. You're practically nearly safe if you get a win. Leeds now. I mean, Leeds 2 points above relegation. Depending on that, all goes on what Forest do today. Manchester will still be 2 points above relegation.
After 30 minutes, Arsenal were lucky to get a point. You said.
I think so. I think they were as well, Inky. I think West Ham deserved that bit of luck with Saka missing penalty, if I'm honest. I wouldn't mind Lawrence, but Salah did the same last week to me. Yeah, I didn't have Salah I didn't have Salah in my team, do I? So I'm assuming that you'll all be watching this game with interest. How Forest do against Man United. We both want Forest to lose. I can't say them to win, but we both want Forest to lose. I'll say that. I'll definitely say that. You know what I mean, like?
Yeah.
Because if they win, puts Everton in relegation places.
Yeah.
And we can't afford we can't afford Forest to get anything from this game. We really can't.
No.
So, guys, talked a bit about. Tell me about lineups. We are now looking back at hindsight. Were it the right lineup? What did Moyes get the lineup right? Because I thought Kieran played better at centre back. I thought he had a good game at centre back. What about you, Lee?
Yeah.
So, who were your man of match, Lee?
My man match would be Bowen.
You're going to say Bowen.
Mm.
I thought Antonio run his socks off. I thought Antonio was fantastic. I did praise Bowen in Charlie's Watch Along, but I thought Antonio was fantastic. He put in the right shift. Probably the best I've seen him play this season.
Yeah.
Probably the best we've seen West Ham play this season.
Mm.
That game, that were a better game than the Fulham game. Than they won that one.
Mm-hmm.
Owen man at match. Leeds Ahmed's in agreement with you. I thought Kerry played really well. Played well at centre back, didn't he, Brother Lawrence? Kerry played due to everyone else being unavailable, but to his credit, he did well and got in a crucial assist for the equaliser. There you go. Owen man of the match, on fire in second half. Antonio ran them ragged. He did. Antonio played well too. They needed that performance from Antonio. They really did, and they did disappoint. But Sufel muffled Martinelli most of the match. They all played well. Souček as well, to his credit, got some blocks in.
Yeah.
You know, they were determined. I remember it's late on its second half. I think it was after the quarter. Bowen, Souček had no right to get to that ball. And he chased it down and got up. He got to the ball first. He was determined to get to that ball. You know what I mean, Lee? But again, you know, like I said before, I don't blame Souček for being 18. He gets picked, but he did have a good game today. They all did. I don't think there were one bad player amongst them, if I'm honest. I really don't. Cressy also stopped the Saka threat. I agree with that as well. I thought Cresswell played well. He busted a gut to get back. I think we're at first half. He busted a gut to get back, and he got his body in way. I know Arsenal got the shot off, but luckily he was straight into Fabianski's arms. You know what I mean? It was a tame shot. But look, all them players can, you know, you West Ham fans, you know, they've made you West Ham. You know, you West Ham fans should be proud of what they've achieved today. There's no doubt about it. Chrissy also, I read that one, and I'm sorry, Emmanuel. Yeah, they're just starting. Man United and Newcastle, Nottingham Forest and Man United game. Should be. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in this game. I'm going to be watching it with added interest, shall we say? Are you watching this game, Lee?
Yeah.
Good man. Right, well, look, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. Pre-match build-up for Leeds game, like we are. But let us know if you like these West Ham build-ups and match reactions. It just gives everyone a chance to speak. And I'm ahead. I love you, brother, but you know, I won't agree if I don't agree. Does that make sense, Lee?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, look, guys, thank you very much for watching this edition of Disabled Team. Well done, West Ham again. Credit to all players. Thank you very much. And there's only one thing left to say. It's a goodbye from me.
Good one for me.
Take care, everybody. Good night.